This year's flu season has been one of the worst, putting Americans in the hospital at the highest rate in nearly a decade. And you've seen news about young, seemingly healthy people losing their lives to the flu. And of course, we know that the elderly are most susceptible, but surprisingly, baby boomers are being hit especially hard by the flu this year. And joining us to find out why this is happening is internist and chief medical officer of Doctor on Demand, Dr. Ian Tong. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, I mean, it is, as physicians, things are happening that we wouldn't expect to see.
That's absolutely correct. The thing that's interesting about the flu is the flu changes every year. It migrates a little bit, the genetics change a little bit, and so we get new strains. And this year we're seeing the H3N2 strain of this virus. We've seen it before, but if you're a baby boomer, you may not have seen it early enough in life to build your immunity.
So as being a baby boomer, admittedly, that I just wasn't subjected to certain viruses, the viruses that we're seeing this year. And I did get my flu shot. So in spite of the fact that it's a different virus, you still need to get your flu shot, correct?
Absolutely. In fact, there's influenza A, and the H3N2 describes that, but there's also B, and the B type, you can actually get an A and B type in the same season. So even if you've had exposed to one flu and you've had one episode of it, you can actually get it again. So even if you've had it once, but you haven't had your vaccine, I would still recommend that you get your flu vaccine after you're feeling better so that you can build immunity against the other type.
This is a great opportunity to touch on telehealth, which you're involved with Doctor on Demand. And if you're sick, if you have a bad case of the flu, you're not sure how bad a case of the flu you have, this is a great way, because you're on the screen in the form of a video, you have a physician that can look at you and say, boy, you're sick.
That's right. In all 50, that's right, actually. And you may know that you're sick, but you may not know whether you're sick with a virus or whether you have a bacterial illness. And so that's really why you need a board-certified physician to be able to ask you your history, do an exam, make a determination, and if they can make the diagnosis of the flu, they can start you on treatment very quickly. The practice and Doctor on Demand were really created to improve access to high-quality care. I think we're transforming how people are going to actually be treated for the flu in the future.
Great points. As you know, I'm all about prevention. So here are 3 ways you may be upping your odds of catching the flu. Number 1 is sugar. The intake of sugar, eating or drinking 100 grams of sugar, that's just 2 cans of soda, can reduce the ability of white blood cells to kill germs by up to 40%.
And another one is sometimes you might not be getting enough protein. And protein is so important. They're the building blocks for your immune system. And your body actually uses the dietary protein that you take in from food to make those proteins that your body uses to fight off those bad bugs. So we want to make sure that we eat enough protein.
And number 3, alcohol. Just a few drinks can suppress the ability of white blood cells to multiply, which you need to help fight off the flu. More alcohol equals more damage to the immune system. Also, chronic drinking impairs the ability of our cilia, those little hairs inside the nose are so important to keep out bacteria and viruses when you're subjected to those issues. So, and of course, if you're around somebody with the flu, take care of all those precautions. Try to avoid direct contact.
Wash your hands.
There we go. Wash your hands.
You should wash them
together.
as long as you sing happy birthday in your head, is what I've been told. You know, people wash them too quickly.
Most people do not wash their hands for long enough. They get there really quickly and then they walk away, and that's not enough to wash off the virus or bacteria that you may have on your fingers or maybe under your nails. So spend the time. It's worth it. Don't spread the illness.
Dr. Tong, you've got a call to action, correct?
I do. I want everyone to know that because you can't predict when you're going to get the flu, and because you have to act so quickly, it makes the most sense for you to register with Doctor on Demand. Download the app either in the Google Play Store or the App Store, and you can download the app. You'll be able to register, and then you can have a doctor within minutes when you need one.
Awesome.
And we'll have more information for you and a special promo code to save $25 on our website at thedoctorstv.com.